pang ilan sa mga manlalaro at coaches. Pagod man ang katawan, sinabi ni Gilas head coach Yang Giao na handa pa rin ang lahat na lumaban para sa bayan.
Kahit na pagod yung mga bata, andito nakikita nyo naman, they're still very enthusiastic and raring to play our game in Kazakhstan. No? The trip's long, alam namin pagdating doon sobrang lamig, kulang sa tulog, no? Tapos yung shift, yung pagpapalit-palit ng time zone, mahirap talaga. Pero masaya pa rin sila dahil gusto nilang mapasaya din yung mga Filipino basketball fans.
Alas 8 ng gabi, sa wakas bumiyahe ang koponan patungong Kazakhstan. Umabot din ng 5 oras ang flight at naglapag sa Nursultan Nazarbayan International Airport ng alas 3 ng madaling araw. Kaagad nagpalit ng suot ang mga manlalaro dahil sa negative 16 degrees na lamig na naramdaman. Nagsuot sila ng heavy-duty coats, sweaters, scarves at mufflers upang labanan ang lamig. Dahil naman sa oras na inilaan para ayusin ang mga visa, nakalabas ng Gilas sa airport ng mga 6 a.m.
Ang lamig.
At sa wakas, natapos din ang halos 20 oras ng biyahe at layover. At around 3 a.m. dumating na po ang Gilas Pilipinas dito sa Astana, kung saan lalaban sila sa national team ng Kazakhstan sa huling laro ng kanilang 2019 FIBA World Cup bid. The team only has around 2 days to prepare for their final matchup in what is going to be a must-win affair against the national team of Kazakhstan. Mula sa Kazakhstan, ito po si Chuck Araneta para sa ESPN 5.
Bagay na mahalaga sa'yo in a hotel.
Lahat nagdadasal, lahat nangangarap na makausad ang ating koponan.
Mga 11 minutes na lang po, tutulak na tayo papuntang Astana for the live feed for Gilas versus Kazakhstan. And in around about 20 minutes time from now, tip-off na ng kahuli-ulian ng laro ng Gilas, pati ng Kazakhstan dito sa group phase. Magandang gabi ulit Pilipinas. Mag-umar dyan, kasama natin si Dr. J. Andy Howe. Sa ngayon, sisilipin muna natin yung nangyari just a couple of days ago over in Qatar kung saan napakaganda ng pinakita ng Gilas Pilipinas, lalo na yung third quarter, Doc. Probably the best third quarter since 2013 na ating natunghayan.
Yeah, you know, we had a 10-point lead at the end of the half and we suddenly blew them away. And if you look at the game, including that block by Terdi Rabena, the number one statistic that really stands out here is the three-point shooting, 15 out of 30. That's 50%, while the other team went 3 out of 17. So barely less than 20%. Tsaka 15 conversions means 45 points. We also out-rebounded them 43 to 36, out-assisted them 20 to 8. So in almost all departments in that ball game, we just dominated. I think there is what you call a little anger on the part of our team when we played Qatar, no? Because when we played them here, medyo humahabol pa tayo nung first half dyan, bago natin eventually pulled away from them. So alam na natin na seryoso si Coach Cheng as well as the players.
Binanggit mo na yung anger, yung gigil, yung pagbawi. Andre Bloch, after serving out his suspension and sitting out the previous game, dito naglabas ng galit, Dr. J. What a comeback for the big man.
You know, I was with this guy in 2015 where we finished runner-up in the Asian tournaments, no, to China. I've never seen him play that well. He really played that game, one of the best games I've seen him in a long time. Siguro sa loob-loob niya, I owe this to my brothers because pinagbigyan pa nila ako makabalik sa kanila. And I really want to bring them somewhere. Now, he is not really a very high percentage three-point shooter, but he loves to take three-point shots. What he's good at actually is really putting the ball on the floor. You know, faking it off with a shot and then putting the ball on the floor, getting fouled or going strong to the basket. But if his three-point shot continues to go in, certainly it's going to be a big plus para sa atin.
Lalong-lalo na, hindi lang yung shooting niya, pati yung presence niya
Yeah.
sa loob, Dr. J, which is probably why we came out with our best three-point shooting performance in the entire 6 windows netong FIBA Asian qualifiers.
Well, you know, it's hard to double team a guy like that because he can play at the post, but he can also play on top. Like I said, he can fake you out, and then he knows how to dish off to his teammates. And there, he was supplemented by the great shooting of Paul Lee as well as Marshall Lassiter and Jason Castro. So everybody was happy that he was around because he gives us a new dimension of the big men. Now, I see we have complementary dahil hindi masyado nakalaro si Junmar, and if he's healthy, he's another guy who gives us a good dimension at the post play.
Speaking of may idadagdag na dimension, kung nagkulang pa kayo dun sa 15 of 33 pointers na pinakalat ng Gilas kontra sa Qatar, meron din nagbabalik after serving out his 5-game suspension. R.R. Pogoy is back in the fold, more known as a tough defender, pero dead shot din to.
Yes, at the three-point shooting. I think that's the norm of the international competition now. You have to have good three-point shooters so you can space the floor, but you also have to have good big men that can post up, that can rebound for you and finish at the basket. And definitely, we're not a bad free throw shooting team. So kung fa-fouling rin tayo, I think we have very good chances of converting on a high percentage of free throw line.
Makakatapat natin ngayong gabi, Dr. J, etong Kazakhstan. Ito yung nanggulat, shocking the basketball world, the Asian region at that, ng kanilang pataubin ng Gilas. Dito mismo yan, sa Pilipinas at the MOA Arena, it was a 4-point win for the Kazakhs.
Yeah, and obviously there, you know, maybe I think our preparation, we were prepared, but I think we didn't think that these guys could do what they did to us, especially yung kanilang top scorer in that ball game, no?
Sigulin.
Si Sigulin, eventually finishing with 30 points and a lot of three-point shots when he's only averaging just below 11 points so far in this tournament. Certainly we'll keep an eye on him and make sure that he does not repeat against us the way he did. Because in that game, they shot 57% from the field and 52% from three-point territory.
At ang pinakamalaking ang naging sakit ng ulo natin, yung binabanggit ni Dr. J, etong si Alexander Zigulin. He was perfect from the two-point area and he knocked down 6 of those three-point shots. That big man was all over the place, Doc.
Pero tignan mo naman yung form niya. Talagang he really has the form of a good shooter. And I think maybe our scouting didn't think that he could give them 30 points. I mean, that's a lot of points in international competition, especially when you're talking about a team type of play of a basketball game. And you can see on your screens yung kanyang chart, how good he was in that ball game. No?
Kaya importante nga na ma-shutdown etong si Alexander Zigulin sa gabing ito. Katulad na lang ng ginawa ng Australia just the other day nung sila'y nakipaglaro dito sa Kazakhstan. He was limited to 4 points.
So obviously, kung iba yung parang focus mo, iintindihin mo, ayaw mong patanggapin ng bola or you will always challenge his shots, I think it's really hard to make shots if you are challenged well by the defense. So I think our defense will certainly focus on shutting him down today.
Pero Doc, you know,
Meron
Anthony
pa.
Clemons, bagong import ng Kazakhstan, 4 points lang yung Zigulin, pero yung Clemons bumanat at tinulungan siya ng Yergali.
Yeah, Clemons, I think, had over 30 points or 30 points against the game that they played just the other day. Sino ba kalaban nila? Australia.
Australia, Doc.
Australia. Of course, medyo tambak na sila doon. So you can say the game is a little bit open. But we still recognize the fact that he can score and he's a good time scorer. And nagbibiroan nga kami sa taas eh. Trabaho na Gabe Norwood. Trabaho na Pogoy. You know, those are the guys that we know can shut down people. And I think, you know, we must focus on trying to shut down 1 or 2 players here to try to destroy the morale of the whole team.
At nakita nyo naman doon sa profile neto ni Clemons, ha, Talagang pamilyar siya kahit bago siya sa national team ng Kazakhstan, bagong naturalized. He has been playing professionally for BK Astana. Kaya yung mga kasama niya, maganda na talaga ang nilalaro nila. Ang Gilas Pilipinas po, nakapag-ensayo pa dyan sa Kazakhstan, getting ready for this critical matchup. Balikan natin si Chuck Araneta.
Kulang man sa tulog, pagod ang katawan at nahihirapan sa below 0 degrees na klima dito sa Astana, tuloy-tuloy pa rin ang paghahanda ng Gilas Pilipinas para sa kanilang crucial na laban kontra sa Kazakhstan. Lahat ng pinag-usapan sa film viewing, inilatag ng kanilang mga coaches sa ensayo. Kasama na dyan ay si Sandy Arespacochaga at si Ford Araw, na nauna sa Kazakhstan upang i-scout ang kanilang kalaban kontra sa Australia.
We arrived early and we watched a couple of the games of Kazakhstan against us. Well, yung 3-point shooting nila, that's their strength, and that's been their strength for the past few games. And yung new player nila brings a different dimension because he's a scorer, but I think he's also a good playmaker. He passes the ball well too.
Pagod man ang katawan, patuloy pa rin na pumupukpok ang Gilas sa ensayo. Alam nilang kailangan mangyari para makapasok sa FIBA World Cup. Dahil sa mahabang biyahe, ito na ang kaisa-isang mahabang ensayo ng Gilas dito sa Kazakhstan.
That's really a good practice na we didn't go too hard today. Galing sa mahabang biyahe yung mga bata at medyo pagod pa rin, no? Nag-a-adjust pa sila dun sa oras, nag-a-adjust pa rin sila sa weather. No, this is going to be a grind-out game. No? Medyo siguro mahihirapan tayo, dikit ito. Pero kumpiyansa pa rin ako na mananalo tayo.
With only one game remaining dito sa ating FIBA World Cup qualifiers, Gilas is doing everything possible to win this game. Because a victory here could propel us into the FIBA World Cup once again. From Astana, Kazakhstan, this is Chuck Araneta para sa ESPN 5.
At sana nga, handang-handa na ang lahat. Pati kayo dyan na nanonood sa inyong mga bahay live here on ESPN 5. Dr. J, we've got about 2 minutes bago tayo pumunta na sa live feed from Astana in Kazakhstan. Ang i-request ko sa ngayon, Dr. J, isa lang. Pabawasin mo naman yung kaba ko. Ano ba tingin mo mangyayari sa gabing ito? Kagabi pa ako hindi makatulog. Ano kaya mangyayari tonight?
Well, it's hard to say because sabi ko there are so many factors that are against us. Of course, the home court advantage for the other team, the momentum they had from their previous victory over us, plus the fact that they're playing without pressure is all pride. Pero that could also work the other way because once we can get a good start against them, pwede natin maiwanan yan. But that also depends on the kind of start that Andre will give us, plus the fact that our big men. I know Coach Che, he likes to play around with his starting 5 lineups, but I'm really not sure. This one, I think he would be all business about giving really a strong starting 5 that can defend as well as make sure of his scoring. And, you know, if we have to really, if Andre is not playing well, we have enough good big men with our team. I really believe in them.
And it looks like we are just about ready to get things going dyan po sa Astana in Kazakhstan. Negative 11 degrees Celsius yung weather right now, 8 a.m. at the Momo. Yun nga, no? Sa loob naman heated, pero syempre, iba pa rin yung may mga drift na papasok dyan.
Tsaka hindi rin tayo sanay doon eh, di ba? Hindi katulad nila, sanay na sila. And we can see some of the Filipino fans there.
Yun nga yung binalita ni Chuck kanina, no? Merong mga Pilipino na tumulak papunta dyan sa Coliseum sa Astana para nga makasuporta sa Gilas Pilipinas. Let's send it over as they introduce the protagonist, Gilas Pilipinas kontra Kazakhstan.
just about ready to get things going. Must win para sa Gilas Pilipinas, samantalang Kazakhstan, like what Dr. J mentioned, just playing for pride here as they have already been virtually eliminated from contention from moving on to China. And if we are ready, the national anthems are in order right now. And you see the Filipinos beaming with pride. And the stage has been set. Gilas Pilipinas in a must-win kontra dito sa Kazakhstan. Naka-immaculate white po ang ating pambansang koponan. Inside this velodrome, itong arena na to, Doc, ito yung ginagamit sa indoor cycling, no?
Yeah, velodrome.
They converted it into a basketball court. And this is where magkakaalaman. Ngayong gabi na po magkakaalaman. Uusad ba po ang Gilas Pilipinas o magkakaroon ba tayo ng pagkakataong umusad papunta sa China ngayong parating na 2019 World Cup?
Ito yung lineup natin, partner, no? And of course, nawala dyan si Raymond Almasan dahil may injury at naalis dyan si Scotty Thompson, no? While Thirdy Ravena has been maintained and the entry of Roger Pogoy. Itong starting five, Andre Blatch, Marcio Lassiter, Mark Baroca, Troy Rosario. Sino isa? Mabilis hindi ko nakita. Mabilis Maybe Gabe.
Si Gabe. And now we meet itong lineup naman ng Kazakhstan. Yung Clemons, tututukan natin dyan. Yung Yergali, napakagaling na point guard nila. At yung Zigulin, yung pumatay nga sa atin noong nakaraan.
Yes. But if you look at their lineups, I was looking at their height. Ang mga malaki nila is all up to 6'8 lang. You know, Andre is a legitimate 6'9", 6'10 player. And Julmar is a legitimate 6'10", 6'11 player. We have Aguilar, a 6'9 player. But these guys are solid. Look at the way they're built. And Clemons is only 6'2", but he's only 24 years old, but he can play, no? As proven already, as we take a look at Coach Yeng, Joseler Giao, that's his name, no?
Everybody focused in on this game. Hindi man napuno yung stadium nila sa Kazakhstan. Sigurado tayong lahat nakatutok live ngayon sa ESPN 5. Pangpuyat sports na naman. Holiday naman bukas, Dr. J.
Yes.
Why not sabay-sabay na tayong tumutok, sumuporta at magdasal para sa ating Gilas Pilipinas?
Alam ko sabay-sabay tayo minum, hindi mo makakainom.
Maya. Pagkatapos na daw.
Well, but you know, it's almost impossible for this kind of competition na mapupuno yan unless you're in the finals, okay? If there are no Filipinos there. I'm telling you.
Nakita mo naman
I know that for a fact.
Nakita mo naman, Dr. J, yung sa Qatar. 85%, 90% yata ng buong Coliseum, Pilipino ang nanood.
I remember because I was there for 2 weeks in, kasama ko siya actually in 2002 or 3, something like that, bago sila and yung Coliseum was about 3,000, puno ng Pilipino yun. They were paying 10, you know, 10 of their money. But they went and they supported yung local Philippine team dinala namin.
Kasi syempre, meron kang a little taste of home
Yes.
Tagal mong wala sa Pilipinas, makakatikim ka, lalo ngayon, national team pa. Kaya nga itong mga malapit-lapit sa Kazakhstan, sinigurado nang makakarating sila dyan para makasuporta.
Isa pa partner, yung mga basketball players natin are treated like heroes also. And they're very well known. So, ito yung coach na alala ko, no? Medyo galing yun. No?
Rightfully so din naman dahil sa karangalang binibigay nila para sa ating bayan. Win or lose, they are sacrificing their time and yung kanilang punan, yung kanilang mga katawan, Dr. J. Yun ang pinaka-importante dito. They are playing for flag and country para lang magkaroon ng pagkakataong magkaroon ng glory ang Pilipinas.
Correct me if I'm mistaken, no? But yung number 10 na si Rustam Morsagali is also one of their better players, diba? Which he didn't play that well against us. But he has been one of their best players for the last few years.
Well scouted kasi siya nun kaya na-shutdown siya. Yung nanggulat talaga yung Zigulin. At eto na nga, Dr. J. Papunta na sila sa center circle dito. Here we go. Gising pa ba kayo? Mag-ingay tayo ng sabay-sabay ngayon. Laban Pilipinas ang ating battle cry.
Hindi yata nila inumpisihan si Clemons, no? If you notice, I don't see the naturalized player on the floor, no? And they're using, there he is. And I think that's also one of the reasons why Coach Yeng is using Mark Baroka as his starting point guard to just really pressure him all the way. Plus the fact that even though he's small, malakas ang katawan ni Mark Baroka, no? Magaling sa pressure from the backcourt all the way. Kahit saan ka pumunta, susundan ka niyan.
So here we go. Blotch will be jumping it up kontra dito kay Zigulin. Ball is up. And this first quarter is on. Sumobra nga lang yung tap. First quarter natin, atid sa atin ng Cobra Energy Drink. Simula na ang labanan ng tunay na lakas.
Usually yung formation ng ganyan, if you watch the NBA players, yung point guard nasa likod na likod So sasaluin na lang niya and then diretso na diba? So game was a little too far out to be able to reach it.
So Kazakhstan ending up with first possession here.
May pick and roll there.
Lassiter trying to chase around itong si Rustam.
3-point shot kaagad yung partner.
Kabubura lang nung dating 3-point line kaya nalito ko dun Stepping ba? Hindi pala. Binura yung dati. Pinalitan ng bago ngayon.
We'll go to the post right away. Let's see what Andres.
Blotch with a turnaround, Jay.
Maganda sana pero hindi lang pumasok. That was very important for him to get that shot.
Rustam gives it up. Now it's with Clemens. Gabe giving chase. Clemens to the cup. Thwarted there by Blotch.
Maganda yung salubong ni Blotch. Good help defense ang ginawa niya. And Baroka is pushing it up.
Blotch for 3. 0 for 2 si Andre.
But that's very important. That's why last game I said, there are days he's not a very good high percentage 3-point shooter. That's a good tap there by Lassiter.
Depensa ng Gilas nangangagat na as Blotch is looking around. They get the ball over to Baroka.
I think we have to have better movement than what we're having right now. It's very one-on-one play. And you can see because of that, the shot, nobody is going for the rebound because you don't know when you're going to take the shot.
Rustam on the attack. Murzagaliev at that. Pupunta sila dito kay Zigulin. Huli ka.
Tinawagan ng foul. That looked like a clean block upstairs. By the way, if you joined us on time, 2 referees are from China and 1 is from Korea. Tinignan ko kaagad yun eh. Importante yun eh. Ang ganda na naman ng tulong ni Blatch. I wonder who they called the foul on, no?
Looks like they did call it on Andre Blatch as this free throw is brought to us by Chooks to Go, ang nag-iisang manok ng bayan.
Nakita mo si Blatch, naggaganon ako. You know, it's like me. I blocked him upstairs. 4-0 in favor of Kazakhstan.
Malamig ang pag-uumpisa ngayon ng Gilas Pilipinas in this 11-degree weather outside. That's a 5-0 start para dito sa mga host.
You got to change the play a little bit, have more ball movement, you know. You just can't go on the isolation a lot here.
Blatch trying to attack Zigulin. Lassiter on the move.
That's a nice pick. I mean, that's a shot for him already. Oops.
Blatch with 5 seconds to shoot. We'll have to take this one. Andre, 1 to go. Could not bail us out.
Ooh.
Last touch daw itong si Troy. So mukhang iko-correct. Iko-correct naman ng referee sarili niya. So not the ideal start 2 minutes into this one, Dr. J.
It's the very most important thing is to get started. Get a point no matter what, you know.
Blatch wants to do just that. Three-pointer is delivered by Andre. Atid sa atin ang all-new Google Wi-Fi plans. Get unlimited fiber in every room on every device. Visit pldthome.com today.
He has taken 4 shots. He has made 1. You can see si Baroka. That's going to be an illegal pick.
Yun yung sinasabi mong sticky defense na ito ni Mark.
And you know, Mark fights through the picks. He does not go under. You know, he doesn't allow. And that's going to be on
Zigulin.
Zigulin.
Tag-isa sila ni Blatch, to.
Okay. Manos.
Manos. 5-3 is the score. Rosario hands it off.
Better ball movement.
Blatch puts it on the deck,
Yan
goes
siya-
to the
yan
side
siya
step.
magaling. You know, yung kanyang fake shot fake. Tapos sabay put the ball on the floor.
At saka sa laki nung hakbang niya, Dok, isa o dalawang dribble na lang kailangan, nandoon na siya sa dulo, no?
Now this is what I'm hoping for, that his free throw shots percentage are good for this ball game. Because, you know, I followed him a lot, you know. It's off and on, eh. Their days is really good, their days is off. And that's going to be, that was a nice bounce for us.
Free throw na yan, atid sa atin ng Chooks to Go, ang nag-iisang manok ng bayan.
Magugulat rin tayo of that victory of Kazakhstan against us at our, you know, home. Because ang daming tao nun, you know. I don't know if you covered that. I did not, but I was watching on TV. Ang daming tao nun, no? For them to do that in the home crowd of the Filipinos was something. So it's time to pay back, as we say, no?
5-0 counter-attack para sa Gilas Pilipinas. Tabla na po tayo. Huli ka! Kay Blatch.
That's what Andre really gives us, man.
Blatch goes
Nice
to
pass.
Troy. And Rosario will make it a 7-0 run para sa Gilas Pilipinas.
Ay, importante talaga makakuha ng puntos to calm down the players. And that's why Blatch,
Clemens had to get creative to elude the defensive game.
binigyan ng baseline ni Baroka doon. But I think they had a plan set that there was going to be help. Pero medyo huli lang yung tulong.
Lassiter on the move.
They've
Gives it up to
scouted.
Blatch. Here
They've
comes the
scouted.
long ball. Bang!
2 out of 3 na siya, partner. Ha?
Another 3-point shot. Natin sa atin ang all-new Google Wi-Fi plans. Get unlimited fiber in every room on every device. Visit pldthome.com tonight.
3-point shot. Gabe should have picked up that rebound and picked up the foul. He knew it. He was a little bit late in the reaction to pick up that loose ball recovery.
Some substitutions in order para sa Kazakhstan. Coach Yang sticking with the same 5. Chance of defense from the Filipino faithful in attendance. Andre Blatch, 8 of the 10 points para sa Gilas Pilipinas so far, Dr. J. At yung Isa
Yung
pa 2
2
points, 1 assist niya yun.
Yeah, he was responsible for that. I think that might have been a foul on Baroka when he switched off to a player. I hope they didn't call it a blatch. Ayun ang mga cheering squad naman yan.
Referees taking their time here.
I think they want to make sure kung sino may foul or maybe the time, the shot clock.
They are checking something over at the table's official, or the official's table rather. Foul was whistled on Gabe Norwood.
Very good.
Nag-update sa atin si Jet Sulit nandito sa taas. Salamat, sirs. And you gotta love this, Dr. J. Kahit na hindi nga sindami nung sa Qatar o kahit sa Dubai na makikita mo ganun karami Pilipino, they are just as loud though. They are letting their voices be heard.
Yeah, because we don't have a lot of Filipinos there. You know, Qatar, one thing I've been there twice actually, and talagang maraming Filipino nagtatrabaho doon. And I had an old guy who used to be my scorer in one of my old teams. Nandun na nga siya. And he's doing very well with his wife who's also teaching.
Murza will inbound.
Oops.
They look to attack Gabe. That's Irgali at the slot. Lost it. Picked up here by Bazin. No go on that attack. Here comes Gabe pushing it up for Gilas. Blatch trailing the play. Bang!
Tatlo na yan para kay Andre. 75% sa 3-point shooting.
13-7. That's a 13-2 run para sa Gilas Pilipinas after falling behind 0-5.
Look at the way we fight the screen so that we can challenge the 3-point shooters. No, ano ko.
They tried to pound it inside once again. Gavrilov was fouled on the reception.
Although hindi masyadong malalaki if you talk about height stratosphere-wise, no? Ang dami nilang 6'8" eh. So, or 6'7", you know, so they can always field up a very tall team on the floor. No?
Bazin from the baseline. Doesn't work. Baroka will look to push it up. Rebound na yan. Natid sa atin ng Smart. Join Smart's amazing 25 and get a chance to win 25 million pesos. Just dial *121# now. Lassiter misses. Rebound pulled down by Murza. Murza looking for the open man. Gavrilov is fouled, or Bazin rather, as he was bumped.
That's going to be our 14th foul, if I'm not mistaken, already here in the first quarter. And there's still 5 minutes and 14 seconds left, no?
Ayun nga, yung metro ng mga foul sa katabi ng pangalan ng Pilipinas, ano?
Yan, tatlo, apat.
Apat na.
Apat na. So,
Umilaw na yung pampula, oh.
kala ko, wala tayong scorer. Puro may ano na lang.
Namimiss mo si Roy, no, Doc?
Yeah. And that's going to be the 15th foul, this one on Baroka.
And ito, something that Kazakhstan may just capitalize on.
Because we're in penalty.
Wala pa sa kalahati ng first frame, Dr. J.
I think we're playing aggressive defense, so that's understandable. And I would rather be fouling than not fouling and then letting them shoot easy shots.
So ito yung pinakabagong naturalized player ng Kazakhstan. Clemens scored 30 against Australia.
He's got 3 in the ball game right now. No? He had a difficult reverse, parang reverse alley-oop, hula hoop shot, and then the first free throw going in. Bata pa ito, no? 24 years old pa lamang, but he missed that one. But
he gets his own rebound.
Yun, masama.
And he makes it a 4-point play in reverse.
That's really bad when you miss a rebound play because he was not boxed out. He was the one who picked up the rebound.
Norwood, by my count, playing his 66th high-level FIBA game para sa Pilipinas. Not counting pa yung mga Jones Cup at saka yung mga Southeast Asian appearance niya. Grabe yung servisyo nito ni Gabe, no?
Yep. Look at Andre dancing.
Oh! Pang-apat na tres na yan para kay Blatch.
I mean, Andre is on fire. Huh? This is not a joke. You know, he missed the first one badly, but then all the next 4 are all net.
5 ang abante ng Pilipinas, 16-11. Walang mahanap na opening dito ang Kazakhstan.
That's good defense.
Yergali on the move, tapped away by Blatch.
Second steal by Andre Blatch.
Andre, heat check 3.
Oh!
How about that? Andre Blatch with a vengeance. 17 points here in the first quarter, forcing Kazakhstan into this timeout. Hatid sa atin ng Chooks to go, ang nag-iisang manok ng bayan.
He will not win the game. He will not win. Trust me. He will not give. Now, focus, concentration. We have 4 minutes. They have 5 fouls. We have 2 fouls to give. 2 fouls, 4 fouls. Okay? Captain, у тебя титулы. Hey! Let's run the horns down. Okay? Let's run the horns down. It's gonna get it on the side. Okay? Side horns. Okay? And double drag. Double drag.
Andre Blatch going PlayStation mode in Astana, Kazakhstan, Dr. J. It is an unbelievable first quarter for Kuya Dre.
I mean, he's been terrific on the offensive end. He had 2 steals, both of them converted, resulting into 5 points yung dalawang interceptions niya.
17 points against Qatar, 17 points in the first 6 minutes of this game, Doc.
And we have total of 19. Ito ang utos ng coach sa kanila. Go inside, try to get them to foul because the Philippines already is in the penalty while Kazakhstan has 2 fouls to give. So play a little bit tougher on your defense, ang sabi ng coach. Si Yeng naman, sige, pagpatuloy natin yung magandang kilos, magandang depensa.
Nakikita nyo on the bottom right of your screens, mga update natin dun sa laro ng Jordan pati ng Lebanon. We need Jordan or Lebanon to lose those games. As Rosario,
Hindi yata inabot ba yun?
pasok. They beat the shot clock buzzer.
That's good. 21-13. 8-point lead for the Philippines and 4 points. Dadalawang player pa lang nakaka-score para sa atin. And that's going to be a foul on Troy Rosario. So that'll mean free throw shots.
And para kay Troy, magiging pangalawang personal foul na niya yan. As you take a look at this move of the quarter na hatid sa atin ng Smart. Join Smart Amazing 25 and get a chance to win 25 million pesos. Just dial *121# now.
Okay, this is Gavrilov, no? Dmitry Gavrilov. 32 years old.
Yan ang pinakabitarano nila,
Yeah,
Doc.
32 years. 32 years old.
Standing 6'7".
He looks taller than some of the other guys, the way I look at him.
Free throw na yan, natid sa atin ng Chooks to go, ang nag-iisang manok ng bayan. (21-14) is the score. As Gavrilov misses the second.
Yeah, kasama pa rebounding. May depensa, may block, may steals, may shooting, may assists.
So it's now Japet Aguilar who has made his way into this game for the first time.
Pinalitan niya si Troy Rosario, pick up his second personal foul earlier.
Gabe over to Aguilar. Lassiter unleashes one. Doesn't work for Marcio that time. First miss of the 6th window for Super Marcio. Under 3 minutes remaining in the first frame. Kazakhstan on the attack. They go to Murza on the move. Murza could not get rid of Marcio. Forced to kick it back out. Look at Baroka play the lane, slapping it out of bounds.
7 seconds left on the shot clock dito para sa Kazakhstan. But you can see ayaw nila masyadong tumira sa labas. They want to take advantage of that penalty situation and try to keep on driving in.
Maybe pick up a second foul on Blatch as well.
And Jason Castro coming in for Mark Baroka. He's picking up Clemons right now.
Tararat, sinagot din. No?
Baka naman play yun, defensive play yun.
Gavrilov fakes off Blatch.
Ganda.
Scoots in for the layup.
Exactly what Blatch does to a lot of his defenders. He did to Andre in that play.
Na Andre si Andre sa pagkakataon na yan.
21-16, 5-point lead for the Philippines. Gotta get a lot more scoring from the other guys.
Castro now. Top of the key. Goes to the right side. Blatch coming over to offer that pick.
Ganda ng pick.
The blur over to the left side. Pogoy back to the blur.
Traveling na. 24-second shot clock pa.
RR Pogoy has returned now to the lineup of Gilas Pilipinas after serving out his 5-game suspension.
Now remember, Andre also had to serve a 3-game suspension as well as Jason, di ba?
Oo. Kasi si Blatch, yung nakaraang window, hindi pa rin siya pwede doon sa una, pero sa pangalawa pwede na sana.
So maybe 4, no? I don't know.
3 nga.
3
tama.
games, 3 games.
Pang-anim na to since that infamous event. Blatch diving for it, but it is taken away by the Kazakhs. They go on the run, and ayun na naman, in deep Sidu layup. This time it is Bashit.
Well, it shows that both teams, if you commit turnovers, you're going to have to pay the price. Because the other team is going to run on you and score.
Norwood on the move. Has been playing for the national team since 2007. Si Aguilar na 2009 pa lang naglalaro na rin para sa Pilipinas. Gave him that pick. Castro looking around. Stopping on a dime, kicks it out. Japet is blocked. Here comes Kazakhstan, but it is taken back by Gabe. Norwood to Blatch. Merong foul on the pass.
It might be an unsportsmanlike foul. Yung senyas na yun.
Yun, na-release na kasi yung pasa.
Yeah, and he's not going after the ball. He went after the body of the player.
Naramdaman niya, papunta kay Blatch na naman. Nakatakot-takot na, nakakalimang tres na. So it is 2 shots plus possession.
That's right. Yan ang nuances of knowing the international rules as differentiated from professional rules. Oh, make free throws.
But when this guy's career, when everything is said and done, you build a statue for this guy sa kanyang serbisyo sa national team.
Yeah, you have to just say thank you. Salamat po.
21-18 ang lamang ng Gilas Pilipinas, tatatlong puntos na lamang. Pogoy ang maglalabas. Aguilar.
Napahinga na rin dito si Andre Blas.
Gets it over to his fellow Kapampangan in Castro. Here's the Cebuano, Pogoy, looking to dance. Shot clock is at 2. Somebody's got to take it.
Naabutan na naman tayo.
So sumisikip ang depensa. Humihigpit ang depensa na itong Kazakhstan. Pangatlong gano'n na yan.
Well, when the coach reminded them that they had fouls to give and that they should defend, that this is a 4-quarter ball game of 10 minutes each. It doesn't end with 5 or 6 minutes. You know, his players responded very well.
Under a minute now remaining in this first frame. Kazakhstan on the attack once again. Clemens going to the sidestep. Nataplisan ni Aguilar. Underneath, it is cleaned up. And Kazakhstan with a chance now to tie this game.
Well, that's a big run that they gave us because we have started to miss, no?
It was 21-13 kani-kanina lang, ano? So that's a 7-0 run. Pwede pang gawing 8 straight.
Boy Aram not boxing out, no? And I think Gabe is already tired. When he missed those 2 free throws, you can obviously see that he's tired.
Gabe has played every single second of this game so far. And we are now tied at 21. 30 seconds remaining.
Oh, that's a foul. So ilan na team foul nila? Yun ang magiging pang-apat na team foul nila. But only 29 seconds left in the first quarter.
So pwede pang bumalik ang bola dito sa Kazakhstan.
Well, I think if we play it wisely, we will really make it difficult for them to get a good shot. This is what you say time management.
But Eram gets it over to Lee. 15-foot pull-up. Paul will miss. Aguilar will get it back. Pogoy from deep.
Yan ang time management. Dapat ilunabas niya muna. Yan ang tama yung ginawa ni Eram.
Castro down the middle.
And that's going to be 2 free throws with only 3 seconds left. So it's harder now for them to score on the other side because you're shooting free throws and you send back 1 or 2 men to make sure that yung outlet passes you cover well.
So pagkakataon para kay Castro to snatch back the lead para sa Gilas Pilipinas.
We're 2 out of 4 from the free throw line, tama? 2 for Batch, and then 2 misses by Dave Norwood.
Jason, naging back-to-back best point guard in Asia back in 2013 and 2015.
Yeah, it was terrific. There's nobody who could guard it. But we didn't have to play Australia and New Zealand yet. All of a sudden, sinali sila sa ating mundo.
Hindi naman Asyano yung mga yun kasi.
Because they're Oceania and they're always automatically qualified. Dalawa lang yata sila dun eh.
Pangatlo yata doon, Tonga eh.
So that's gonna be a Hail Mary.
So Gilas Pilipinas will escape with a 1-point lead at the end of one. That after leading by as much as 8. 22-21 po ang nasa ating talaan. Walang bibitiw. The second quarter will be coming up sa aming pagbabalik dito sa ESPN 5.